Thinking of leaving school? Don't know what to do? Have you considered a modern apprenticeship? Modern apprenticeships offer young people over 16 the chance of paid employment combined with the opportunity to train for jobs at different levels. They help you gain skills together with a nationally recognised qualifications that help kickstart a career without having to study full-time. All apprentices work towards a Scottish Vocational Qualification, also called SVQs, at a level 2, 3 or 4 depending on the apprenticeship. These are the equivalent of qualifications you would gain at college, for example, level 3 similar to a HNC. So let's see how you can learn while you earn.
Horticulture.
A 3-year modern apprenticeship where you will work towards a level 2 or level 3 in horticulture. You will also get the opportunity to work within some of Glasgow's award-winning parks and gardens, whilst gaining the skills required to become a qualified horticulturalist. You'll be required to have completed information technology and numeracy at Intermediate 1. 4 standard grades are desirable.
My name's Phil McCloskey. I'm 18 and I'm a first year horticulture apprentice. I applied for the apprenticeship because I'd already had a wee taster in 3rd and 4th year, and I'd really enjoyed working outside and planting up the flower beds and the kind of growing things from seed. It was really interesting and different. You do lots of different tasks, so you never get bored. There's always new things to learn, and I think that's the best thing about it. There's tons of variety. The pay's quite good, and it's definitely enough to have a good social life with, and sometimes you can save up as well. I think a lot of my friends are at uni, so I think I'm definitely doing better than they are. For the future, I would hope to stay in the council and become a really good gardener and hopefully do really well, and I think there's a good chance that if we all kind of stick in that we will do well, and I've really enjoyed it so far, so I just hope that I continue enjoying coming to my work.
As a parent, I feel the Commonwealth Apprenticeship scheme has been a great opportunity for Nola. It's given her the chance to develop as a person. She's learned new skills, she's learned in a very supported and very appropriate environment, and she's gained a great deal of confidence. She knows a great deal more about the city than she used to, and I think it's a great basis for a future career.
Life Sciences.
A 4-year apprenticeship working with a variety of materials carrying out sampling and experiments. Applicants must have a minimum of 2 Highers and 6 standard grades. Science subjects are essential as you will work towards an equivalent of a level 4 SVQ.
My name is Nicholas Hall, I'm 18 years old and I'm training in a lab technician apprenticeship with Glasgow Scientific Services. I applied for this apprenticeship because I was looking to gain valuable experience in the workplace while having got a good education at college and getting a qualification. A typical day in the lab would involve coming in, getting everything ready, for instance calibrating the pH meter and start bringing out samples from the cold store, say from the night before, or just waiting on samples arriving from customers. Yes, I've always wanted to do this as a job because I've always had an interest in science at school, and I feel an apprenticeship is the best way to gain experience. What I like about the training is the trainer is always precise. I find it very easy to understand, and it's good to get trained off someone with such experience. Working here gives good valuable experience in the workplace while we're getting to go to college and also getting paid.
Childcare.
A 2-year apprenticeship where you will be involved in planning and supervising children's learning and play. You will work towards an SVQ level 3 and should have a good general standard of education.
My name's Chloe McCusker, I'm 19 years old and I'm training for an apprenticeship in children's care and education. I applied for this apprenticeship because working with children is always something that I've wanted to do. A typical day involves looking after the children, caring for them, feeding, changing, helping them learn new things, developing their learning. I like that it's hands-on. I get the experience from working on the floor with the children. I'm not writing all the time. The writing I do is maybe once a week at a training class. So I'm learning everything that I need to know on the floor. I would recommend a modern apprenticeship to people leaving school, because at school sometimes you are sitting at a table all day. If you go to college you're going to be sitting at a table all day, whereas if you come to a modern apprenticeship you're going to get the hands-on experience that I think benefits you more and you'll learn more from that.
Business admin.
A 2-year apprenticeship working in an office environment where general duties involve reception, phone calls, attending meetings and working with computers. 3 standard grades are required to work towards an SVQ level 2 or 3.
My name's Chelsea Gallagher, I'm 18 years old and I'm training for Business and Administration apprenticeship. I applied for apprenticeship so I could get a qualification while working, and also I was getting paid for doing it. My typical day, my main role is statement billing, which is processing statements which come into the council for all Glasgow Council sites. I process these statements and then send them out to each service scenario. What I like about my training is the fact that I've met so many nice people. My training officer was really nice as well, and also I was always doing something different. I wasn't the same every day. The pay is good for a teenager my age, 18 years old, and makes me want to do better for myself and also get a pay rise, which is ambitious, and I like money, so I'll keep working hard to get up the ladder.
My name's Sean Devine, I'm 19 and I'm doing a business admin SVQ. I applied to the apprenticeship because at the end of the school year I didn't want to stay in school. It was 5th year and I didn't want to stay on for the 6th year. So I applied for the Commonwealth Apprenticeship originally for an electrician post. I went to the training the full day and it just wasn't for me. And then I got a text from the Commonwealth Apprenticeship team asking if I was interested in doing admin. I went along to the seminar at Parish Halls and I applied for some of the jobs and went to the interviews, and that was me. I think the Commonwealth Apprenticeship Initiative is a brilliant scheme so that people like myself are able to get into the working world for at least 2 years, and you're able to experience all the different situations that might occur. Then that you're treated like an actual employee as well. It's like, in my service definitely, it's like that. And you're treated like an equal, so you're actually doing the job for 2 years. It's not as if you're just doing like scraps and like they don't value you, that they do. Because of the pay, I've been able to go on holiday for the first time, been able to take driving lessons and things like that, so it's kind of improved what I'm able to do at the weekends as well.
Construction.
This will give you an opportunity to work towards trade apprenticeships including electrical, plumbing, joinery, painting and decorating. These are all 4-year apprenticeships and you will be required to work towards an SVQ level 3. You should normally have good standard grade passes and pass the CITB test before you can apply.
My name's Robert Smith, I'm 20 years old and I'm in an apprenticeship with painting and decorating. I applied for this apprenticeship because I'd done a 7-week pre-work course at college where I encountered all different types of trades in the construction industry, and I thought painting and decorating was my strongest choice. My normal day involves meeting up with my tradesmen in the morning, figuring out what we're going to do, such as emulsioning walls, ceilings, woodwork. The pay's alright, it's not the best to start off with, but as you work up your years it gets a lot better, plus you start making bonus and that once you enter your 3rd year. The Commonwealth Apprenticeship Initiative is a good scheme because it's taking people off the streets, it's gaining them a job, it's learning them and plus paying them at the same time.
I am Gordon Lee, the Partnering and Procurement Director for Cruden Building and Renewals Limited. The Commonwealth Initiative is a very good scheme as it provides Cruden with a large pool of young talent from the Glasgow area. It also allows us to provide a tangible benefit linked to the construction of the Athletes Village. Yes, we would fully recommend the scheme to other businesses as it saved us time and money and a lot of our own internal resources.
This short presentation gives a flavour of a small variety of our opportunities, but we hope has demonstrated the true value of learning in a work environment, gaining experience and making a head start for your future.
I totally believe that the Commonwealth Apprenticeship is a great scheme. It's great for young people, especially at the moment. There's not enough jobs and things going around, and I think apprenticeships are the way forward.